TGIF, we got game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you guys have some fun plans, or you have two toddlers like me and you just have plans. How about that? But either way, yesterday was a 1-on-1 day. 3-1 in the last 4. Let's see if we can kind of build some momentum here. Quick reminder before we get into the game 2 and all the info, the MLB Best Bets video will be out after this, and we have a ton of research help. If you need an MLB video to start your day with all your betting, this is the one. And we even added a new segment, so go check that out when you get a chance. But we're coming off a 2-0 sweep in baseball, which is nice. So hopefully we can keep things rolling. But let's get right into it, and that means a dad joke. And I like this one today, so let's see what we got here. I didn't know Sylvester Stallone was on his third marriage. I guess the first one was Rocky, and the second one was Rocky 2. If you don't get that, Google it. In this video, we're going to recap yesterday, and then we're going to talk stats from Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and then I'm going to give you my 2 best bets. I'm going to have 2 best bets for you and a lean that I may even add. So we got lots to talk about today, and then, of course, we'll wrap it all up with the bets recap. So hit that like button, leave a comment below like you guys have been doing every single day. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can make it to 25,000 subscribers. All right, let's get into it. And it starts with the recap. All right, it's a 1-1 day. The first winner was an under. Jason Tatum under 5.5 dimes. It was tight. He had 5 assists, but let's be honest, I don't think he had a lot of potentials. He had 2 assists in the span of 40 seconds to start the second half. So that means other than those 40 seconds, he had 3 dimes the entire game. So I will take that win. Miles Turner was horrendous. Anytime I've bet an over on a guy, and within a few minutes he gets in foul trouble and sits out for a while, I don't think I've ever won that bet. There's just no coming back from it. And then he barely played in the second half. I will tell you this right now, if I knew he was playing 24 minutes, I would have never bet it. So for those people that are angry at the pick or anything that you guys want to comment about it, I never would do it at 24 minutes. Not even a chance, not even a thought. So that was a loss, so that was rough. Either way, ho-hum, not losing anything. I do want to do a little series bet tracker here, just so you guys know how I'm doing the series, and I also want to keep track for myself. So there's the Eastern and Western Conference Finals so far, season record, playoff record, everything you need. Now, before we get into the game and the key stats, we got to tell you about that promotion with DraftKings. Here it is, not 1, but 2 promotions with DraftKings right now if you sign up. It's incredible, guys. First, a no sweat bet up to $1,500. It's incredible. Like, if you're a person that's just always wanted to bet big but just didn't want to take the chance, now's the chance to do it. Because if you lose, you get that original bet back in bonus bets. An incredible deal. Plus, an NBA no sweat same game parlay every day of the NBA playoffs. Like, if this is it, guys. And by the way, Kevin Hart's on here. I mean, you can't go wrong there. He's one of the funniest guys out there. We did go to his comedy show one time, me and the wife. Side note, either way, sign up for DraftKings. Link is below in the description. And of course, you must be 21 years or older to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, let's get to the stats. All right, just like we did in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals, here are the stats from Game 1 between the Mavericks and the T-Wolves. I want to give you potential assist and rebound chances just to let you guys know, hey, did someone get unlucky or lucky with the number they had? Starting with assist, Anthony Edwards, 17 potential assists. That is insane. He had 8 dimes. Conley, 3 on 11. That's an unlucky day right there. 3 on 8 for Jaden McDaniels. And then Luka, his normal 8 on 13. He can get more than that, obviously. And then Kyrie, 4 on only 5 potential assists. That's right. Ever since we bet him that second time last series to go over an assist, it's been going down and down and down. So those are the assist numbers for some players. And then rebounds right here. We start with Mr. Rudy Gobert. How about only 7 boards on 25 rebound chances? That rarely ever happens with Mr. Gobert. Derek Lively, great game. 11 rebounds on 21 rebound chances. Then their other center, Daniel Gafford, 9 on 16. And then Edwards again, 11 on 15. I mean, not too shabby. Edwards had a 19 RAs in that game. That's just incredible. And then PJ Washington, 7 rebounds on 13 rebound chances. And we finish it with Cat, 7 on 11. So hopefully that helps you guys if you're looking into certain bets, see if, a guy's had a lot of chances or if he got a little lucky or whatever it was. But those are the key stats. And now let's talk Game 2. All right, this segment of the show is brought to you by our sponsor, Better Bet. That's BTR Bet, the best place to find, track, analyze, and share your bets. Click that link below in the description now. You guys are going to miss out if you don't because there's 30 days for free. You got nothing to lose. Use the promo code JABO. You get 30 days for free plus a 7-day free trial. This is a great way to organize all your bets and get feedback and all that kind of stuff. So let's get to the game 2 now. Timberwolves hosting the Dallas Mavericks. T-Wolves minus 5.5, total of 207.5 in this game. What a great game 1 we had with Dallas taking it. If I had to lean aside, I think the Timberwolves win this game. I don't know if they cover 5.5. I don't have a real lean. I'd probably lean under the total though. But again, don't come back at me if they don't hit. These are just leans. I'm not betting them. Bet number 1: rinse and repeat. Kyrie Irving over 31.5 PRAs at minus 115 on DraftKings. Now we got it at 29.5. Some books had 30.5 and 31.5 in game 1. So according to some books, this line is staying the same at 31.5. I'm not understanding it. I'm just going to repeat a little bit what I said in game 1. You guys watched the game. This is a better matchup for Kyrie Irving versus the T-Wolves. It just is. You've seen it already. You have Jaden McDaniels, their best perimeter defender, one of the better defenders in the NBA. He is going to be defending Luka, and Kyrie is going to have a chance to cook because Ant is guarding him, which I'm not saying Ant is a bad defender, but he cannot keep up with him. Neither can Michael Conley. Who calls him that? Mike Conley, the Ohio State Buckeye, by the way. In the 2 games versus T-Wolves now for Kyrie, in 1 regular season and game 1, 39 and 48 PRAs. He's going to be playing huge minutes, assuming it's not a blowout. He played 38 or more minutes 15 times during the regular season. He went over this 31.5 PRA line in 14 of those 15, just to kind of give you an idea when he plays big minutes, what happens. I have no reason to not go back to it. He could have a little worse game and still go over this. I can't imagine they're going to change the strategy. That's the beauty of this Mavericks team, is that Luka is so good that he still has to be the focal point of their defense, which is going to allow Kyrie to have another good game, hopefully. So give me Kyrie over 31.5 PRAs as my first best bet. That is my 1-unit play. Now, my second best bet in this game is a half-unit play, and we're going to the other end of the spectrum. It is a role player. Give me Kyle Anderson over 8.5 PRAs at minus 130 on ESPN Bet. If you get better odds on DK and FanDuel, that's obviously even better, but I didn't see him out yet for those 2 books, but this is a half-unit play. So Anderson has now played the Dallas Mavericks 5 times this season. 4 in the regular season and 1 time in game 1. Obviously, yep, I did the math in my head. He has gone over this now in all 5 games versus them with 10, 21, 10, 11, and 15 PRAs. He's averaging 13.4 PRAs in those 5 games. This bet is really about minutes to me because he's going to play a little bit more minutes. You've seen it in these Mavericks games. I think I'm going to assume the coach likes to play him more because he even plays a little point guard. He's a little bit bigger body when Luka's out there on the court. And you saw it in game 1. He did get some backup point guard minutes. You saw him running the point. And I think that's why he's playing more minutes. So it's not like last series, and I think we're getting a line from last series. But he's averaging 19.6 minutes per game in the 5 games he's played against the Mavs. I think as long as he gets 15 or more minutes, he has a chance. He played 17 minutes in game 1. And the Mavs didn't really care about him. If you saw it, like, he was just wide open and he took some shots. I don't remember exactly how many he took, but he took quite a bit of shots for just needing 9 PRAs. I just need a few buckets. I think he's going to be good for 3 to 5 RAs. I just need a couple buckets and we get there. We're asking for 9. We're not asking for the world for a guy that's going to play hopefully close to 20 minutes. But I'm only going to put a half unit on it because you never know. Maybe the coach behind my back without telling me, which would be really rude, is all of a sudden saying, Kyle Anderson's going to play less. We're going to play this guy more. He's going to play 8 to 10 minutes. Who knows? I don't think that's the case because he's shown that he's going to play decent minutes against the Mavs every game this year. But give me Kyle Anderson over 8.5 PRAs. Mr. Anderson, we just need 9. But that is my second best bet, and that is a half unit play. Now I have one more lean I want to talk about. I was close to adding it, but I'm going to just think about it for a second. But it would be a half unit play if I add it, so you might see it. But PJ Washington over 5.5 rebounds. I think this line is too low, to be honest with you. But as we saw earlier, he had 13 rebound chances in game 1. Like I mentioned before, you get about half, sometimes more than half of your rebound chances or potential assists, depending on who you are. And he's had a few really easy rebounds last game if you saw him. I mean, he seems to be just hovering around the rim a lot more than we're used to. And that's what you like to see, obviously. But he's over this now in 6 of the last 7 playoff games. I don't see why he won't get 6 rebounds again. If you watch it, I think he had 4 or 5 at halftime. I could be wrong, but so he could have had even more. I mean, 13 rebound chances and only needing 6. Yeah, I'll sign up for that if he's going to get that again. So playing big minutes. PJ Washington over 5.5 rebounds is a lean. Not official yet, but those are my two best bets. That's my lean. Let's go get some winners. Let's stay undefeated in the Western Conference Finals picks. All right, let's check out the recap. All right, there they are. Kyrie Irving over 31.5 PRAs for 1 unit, and Kyle Anderson, of course, over 8.5 PRAs, minus 130 on ESPN Bet. If you can get it on a different book at better odds, obviously I would grab that. If you want to tail this, no one's forced to tail anything, but that's a half unit play. So thank you guys for listening today, this whole week. You guys are awesome. Thank you for allowing me to talk sports every single day. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe as well. But go check out the MLB video. Let's go get some winners and end the week strong. Hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.